Yo, what's good everyone? Today we are talking about the most hype shoes coming out in April 2021, and I'm letting you guys know whether they are cop or a drop. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel today, everyone. Like I said, we are going to be breaking down April sneaker releases. A ton of heat coming out this month. Jordan 1s, Nike Dunk Lows, Yeezys, other exclusive shoes coming out. So I'm going to break down how you guys can cop all these shoes for retail. I know we're going to be trying to get a lot of these pairs. I'm definitely going to be, and there's a ton coming out, so I'm going to let you guys know how you can hit on all of these. Also, if you guys haven't already, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, especially because I'm going to be dropping how to cop videos on most of these shoes coming out in April, so you won't want to miss out on any of those. Turn the notifications on, hit the like on the video, gets it out to everyone. Leave a comment which shoe is your favorite today, but no further delay, let's just get into it today. Anyways, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. Cop or Drop series kind of ended around November, December-ish, but I'm getting back into it because I think it helps. A lot of people reached out to me and told me they like when I do the sneaker release videos, so I'm going to start into it today. We're going to start, this is kind of going to be part 1 of April, and then I'll make a second part of April sneaker releases. But today, if you guys haven't seen a Cop or Drop or a sneaker release video of mine, basically I'm going to tell the shoe when it comes out, give the retail price, maybe break down the shoe a little bit as well, and then I will let you know what I think about the shoe, if you guys should cop it or you should drop it and just pass on the release. Starting the month off, we're gonna have April 3rd, Air Jordan 12 Low Lagoon Pulse coming out. This one's gonna be retailing at $200, a little steep on the retail price, but a very nice shoe. The colorway kind of confuses me. I don't really know why it's the Lagoon Pulse colorway. I mean, I've heard it be called Easter, I've heard the University Blue, Air Jordan 12 Low, so a couple different things it's been called, but either way, I really like this shoe. Another Air Jordan 12 Low coming out. We had that Super Bowl Jordan 12 Low come out in February. That one didn't do too well. Prices still were profitable, but kind of more of a lunch money, 20-30 bucks there. Still a nice shoe. This one's going to be another one that I think could be a sleeper. I think prices could end up around the same depending on stock, but I think stock is probably even a little more than the Super Bowl, so we will see. But I'm definitely gonna be looking to get one for personal for the toe. There's about 4 university colored Jordans coming out this month that I'll be looking to get. This is one of them. I think it's still gonna be a cop in all sizes, so I would not sleep on this release. I think for summer it's a very nice shoe, so don't sleep on this one. April 6th, retailing at $110, we have the SB Dunk Low Verdi Wasted Youth collab. Wasted Youth is by a Japanese designer, artist really. His name's Verdi, and his Wasted Youth brand, they have collabed on this shoe right here. And I actually really do like the shoes. There's a ton of different hits on this shoe, different kind of denim material all around the Dunk Low, and you have that like metallic metal piece on the back collar, and then just kind of like some skater punk vibes on this Dunk. And one of my favorite parts, honestly, on that lateral swoosh, you have that like rose design on there. I think it's a nice shoe. Of course, we all know this is going to be a cop. It's going to be super tough to get, so definitely go for this one, but don't be too discouraged if you don't hit on it. Same day, maybe a sleeper shoe, but we have the LeBron Air Max 95s. These ones retail at $170. Very nice shoe. LeBron James loves Air Max 95s, and this is another one coming out that I think could do very well, especially in big sizes. This one primarily features yellow on one side of the shoe with some purple accents. Then the right shoe has the purple as the primary color on the upper, and then accents of yellow. This one kind of matches the main Lakers jersey, and there's a couple different Air Max 95s that LeBron actually showcased that he received. A couple different ones to like match some of the other Laker uniforms, and this is another one that I think will do very well. I wouldn't sleep on this one either, especially big sizes. Go all out in big sizes, as Air Maxes are very popular, and I think this one being kind of a mismatch pair, also having ties to LeBron and the Lakers, should do well, especially if they go out and win another chip, so don't sleep on this one either. April 9th, we're going to have an Asics Coca-Cola collab. These are the Asics coming out, retailing at $140. I kind of like these. I wouldn't primarily wear them for myself, but we had like that Kith Coca-Cola collab come out, and that shoe's at like $600-700 right now, and that is one that I think a lot of people slept on, but demand for some reason is there for Coke. Maybe I could see if people, like if they made like a Dr. Pepper collab or something. I mean, I don't drink soda, but The coat collabs go crazy, and I think this one on the Asics is nice, and I also like the design. Even though I'm not trying to cop for personal, I like the design on this one. I think they did a nice job, and I think it's just gonna sell incredibly well. Also, this Asics model is comfortable, very nice to wear, so this one's gonna be a cop as well, and I like this shoe, honestly. April 10th, we're gonna have a release a lot of people have been waiting for. It's the Air Jordan 5 Toro Bravo. This one's retailing at $190. We got men's sizes, grade schools, toddler, preschool. We got all the sizes coming out, and this is the first time this is releasing since 2009. And I know people went crazy for the pair back then. I've already had this pair in hand. Beautiful shoe, honestly. We got like the stitch graphics. You have the reflective tongue in that silver, the nice premium red suede on there, and I love this shoe. Seeing it in hand, guys, 100% you're gonna wanna go for this shoe. If you're even remotely a Jordan Retro fan, this one has gotta go in the collection. I love seeing it in hand. I think the suede material is absolute fire. I'm excited for this one, and I think even though it's a retro, it's not like a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 4, I think resale is gonna go crazy good on them. I think there'll be nice profits to be made, so I'd go all out on this one. This is gonna be one for kind of like the first part of April. You might wanna save up some capital and get a ton of pairs. Quick sell, maybe in the summer to sell, but this is gonna be a nice shoe. Now there's a couple days between April 10th and this next release. There should be some more shoes to pop up, but the next ones we're gonna be talking about on April 15th, we're gonna have the Nike Air Max Up-Tempo in this white and red colorway. Retailing, I'm at $160. Up-Tempos are very nice. I know a lot of people that really like the Up-Tempos. We've been waiting on some different colors, haven't had too many nice ones, but in my opinion, this is one of the best ones to come out since kind of the OG ones. And I think a lot of people are gonna be wanting them, but I don't think resale will go crazy with them. And with a jam-packed month, I would actually say that these are gonna be a drop. I like them for personal. I like them if you're a fan of Up-Tempo, the white with the subtle red hits all over the shoe in the detail, the outline of like the Air logo. Very nice, but as far as reselling for the month, is if you don't have too much capital, I think these are gonna be a drop. Because the same day, we have a shoe that I think you're gonna wanna primarily focus over that Up-Tempo. It's gonna be the Air Jordan 3 Women's Rust Pink. I love the color on this shoe, and I mean, I love it. It's gonna be a women's exclusive, so resale, it's already gonna be helped there, and I think this is gonna be a pair that a lot of girls are gonna want. They're gonna wear this one out. The suede looks nice, the color blocking looks nice, and it just looks like, although it's pink, it's a nice wearable shoe, and so I think this is gonna be one that either in like super big sizes towards the end of the size range, or kind of more lower spectrum on like sizes 5 to 7.5 women's will be nice. And so I think this is gonna be one you're not gonna wanna sleep on either. Cop these ones. April 16th, crazy day. We got some big cooks on this day. 4 drops coming out. April 16th, we're gonna start off with the Adidas ZX8000 Super Earth. This is another Sean Wotherspoon collab. And we've seen some of the Sean Wotherspoon's collab have been crazy. We had the Air Max 97. We had that Adidas Superstar one. We got the ZX8000, and we also had the Asics collab. They're all kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about it because the like flower design, I do like the stitching on the shoe, but I don't like the stems that kind of hang off with that extra thread. So I think if you cut that thread off, I think they're a fire shoe. Love the color blocking on it as well. So I like it, but as far as resale, those last Adidas like Superstars and Asics, they're not doing too crazy. I think the Asics are doing better than the other Adidas with the flowers on it. So these ones, I'm definitely gonna say to pass on it, because especially with these other shoes coming out this day, you're gonna wanna load up on those ones instead, so I'd pass on these. Same day, probably the most low-key cook. It happened before. We have the Air Max Griffey in this Hyper Royal colorway, retailing at $170. This is gonna be another shoe you're not gonna wanna sleep on. I think a lot of people slept on the OG black colorway. I know I didn't. I grabbed a couple pairs and they are so nice in hand. I was actually surprised at how nice and actually comfortable the shoe is in hand. I hadn't had them ever since they like came out from like the OG days, but them kind of protroing it, I guess, made it so nice. I love the hits on it, and especially in this like Hyper Royal colorway, this one's gonna fly off the shelf. So this is gonna be one you're gonna wanna grab in all sizes. We got grade school, which was a nice cook last time. Men's sizes as well, you're not gonna wanna sleep on those either. And we also should have a Jackie Robinson edition of that OG shoe coming out in the black and white with like the 42 number on that like strap on the ankle. And I think it's supposed to come out in April. I'm not sure. I've only seen official images of it, so no release date yet, but I expect it to be either towards the latter part in April or maybe beginning May. But look out for those ones. Any Air Max Griffey I'd be trying to grab, so these ones are a cop. Also, April 16th, 2 more Nike Dunks coming out. I'm obsessed with these 2 colors. First off, we have the Nike Dunk Low Michigan, retailing at $100. Gonna be a very nice shoe. We all know Dunks go crazy. You can't really pick and choose which Dunks you want to cop. You gotta just go for all of them, honestly. And I love the Michigan colorway. But when the off-white Dunks came out, that was probably my top one, honestly. I love the Michigan color on them. Sad that they just lost to UCLA, but either way, I love the Michigan colorway. And I also love that they're trying to do like different shoes, just kind of keep bringing out more colorways, more college colorways, and just a ton of different things on the Dunk Lows. I love that they're pushing them out because it's just letting people get more access to, even at resale prices, just more pairs, and I really do like that. These ones are going to be a cop. Then the next Nike Dunk Low we're going to have is the Spartan Green. This is one of everyone's favorite dunks. We had the Dunk Highs come out in all these college colorways, and now we have them in the lows, coming back since the off-white ones. Guys, one of the best color blockings for sure. I know a lot of people are kind of like, why didn't they just let us Nike ID these ones? But it kind of makes sense now that they wouldn't let you change the toe cap or the toe box on the Nike ID because they're coming out with all the college colorways. Didn't want people to make their own, so now they're just getting people to buy them as they come out. I love them. I love the Spartan Green. This one's gonna be one to even maybe load up on resale prices because I know a ton of people love the white and green color. And I mean, you can't go wrong with a Nike Dunk. So also, off-white prices through the roof now that they're announcing all these college colorways that they already had off-whites for. So of course, these ones are also gonna be a cop. And then to round out the first part of April, I was gonna throw this in the next video, but considering that a lot of people are gonna be interested in this one, I'm throwing it here. We have the Air Jordan 1 Hyper Royal, Turbo Blue, different colorway names we're calling it, but this has people going crazy. I know a lot of people think this is the Jordan 1 of the year. I don't know about that, but it is a very, very, very nice shoe. I'm excited for this Jordan 1, and stock isn't gonna be crazy high, sadly, but you can't really pick or choose most Jordan 1s. You gotta just go for them all. But I know a ton of people are gonna be wanting to go for this specific Jordan 1, so I'm definitely gonna have a nice how to cop video on that. I won't talk too much about the actual release because it is kind of tough, but I will talk about it in a how to cop video, which should be coming out soon. I'm gonna get it out early so a lot of people can see it and you guys can be ready for this drop. So make sure, again, hit that subscribe button, notifications on so you guys know when I post that. But the Turbo Green pair went crazy, and I expect the Turbo Blue Hyper Royal pair to go even better. Do not sleep on this one. I also want to talk about a couple more notable releases that should be coming out around the first part of April, if not maybe later in April, but I'm just gonna throw a couple out there that I like, that I've seen, might be worth mentioning. So first up, we have the Reebok Answer 4s in the white red. I mean, a classic Allen Iverson shoe. I don't know if people are gonna be going crazy, but real true AI fans or sneakerheads might be wanting this pair, so this is gonna be one I would be looking out. There's also a Question Mid coming out that day. I think it's like the taxi colorway or something. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see. I forgot the name, but this is gonna be another one. I think they could be sleeper shoes, but any Allen Iverson fan, I just want to throw that out so you guys know these two shoes are coming out, and if you guys are trying to cop them, just make a lookout. I think I saw April 13th-ish on the release on the shoe. Don't quote me on that, but that's when it should be coming out. Next up, we have the Off-White Converse Chuck 70s. These ones were supposed to come out the end of March. It was loaded on Converse's site actually, but they've recently taken it down. I think production and shipping has slowed it down, so they're gonna pause this release, but it should be coming back up. I know Converse said to join like their text list to get updates on it, so I should be getting that soon. I'll make a how to cop guide for you guys there. But other than that, it was supposed to come out as a release, as a drawing actually on Converse's website, so we should see that load up in April. Just keep your eyes out for it. I mean, if you're even remotely in the sneaker game, you should have like Twitter notifications, at least something, some page you're following that will definitely post about those when they come out. enter as much as you can because those will be a nice cook. Another one I just kind of wanted to throw in there in case people are wondering if they should go for it is the Yeezy 500 High Frost Blue. I like the Yeezy 500 High. I know a lot of people really don't, but when I put my pair on that OG color, I loved it. They're super comfortable. It's kind of like the Jordan High of the Yeezy models, and I like it. But resell is basically dead on them. I know at most like boutiques and stuff like that, they actually put a discount code. You're able to get them under retail. So if you're trying to get these, you should be able to get it under retail, at least at retail price. I like them. Don't let people's opinions sway you on them because they are a comfy shoe. They're very nice, but resale wise, pass on them. And finally, the last release I'm going to talk about, because we've been waiting on it. I know the images have been loaded forever. I made a video clear back in November, December about it. But we have the Air Jordan 4 University Blue. Guys, I am so excited for this Jordan 4. The materials just look insane on it. The suede looks nice. I know people are kind of complaining about that like loose tag on the tongue. I don't care. I'm 100% going all out for these. This is another one, a Jordan 4 University Blue colorway coming out in April. Really kind of like maybe the Easter themed month, really, because this is now the third UNC blue colored Air Jordan coming out, but these ones will go crazy. I don't think stock's going to be super high, but all sizes, GS men's are going to be a go. Was supposed to come out in March, I believe, but they pushed it back even more. Official images have been loaded though, so it should be coming out soon, but hey, we never know, honestly. They'll load it up, but I'm suspecting it should be sometime in April with these other university themed Jordans coming out, so just keep an eye out for those. But for April sneaker releases part 1, that's gonna do it today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know any questions or anything you guys need from me. I'll be happy to answer down in the comments. Super excited for this shoe. Probably my favorite shoe coming out in the month. Gotta be those Air Jordan 1s, the turbo blue ones coming out, or the Jordan 4s. Very excited for those. But again, hit that subscribe button. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time.